Hello! Welcome back. This is Golem Rampage. It's the second of 3. I don't know why I say always of 3, because it's always of 3, but the enormous Golems of Rampage has finally come to an end, frozen in eternal battle against the Mutts. Our experts claim the... I added eternal again, in my brain. Our experts claim the creature is dormant, but local staff don't seem convinced. They're demanding a premium to work here. Utilize the monorail to make the most of the space and create a truly unique sci-fi themed park. So let's look at our objectives. We need a much, much higher park value. Like dramatically higher park value. We have to have a custom coaster that is very long, so we'll have to work on that for quite a while. And park rating will be easy. So really it's just the coaster and the absurd... park value that we'll have to worry about. We have flight-capable mutts now. Is that how this works? This is a neat-looking place. So we have a monorail. It goes around there, it stops here, it goes way around. So it looks like it's got 4 stops. Where is the entrance? This is the entrance. Okay. And do we have any stalls? We have restrooms, 2 restrooms. That seems excessive considering we have nothing else, but... Oh, here we go. See, this is neat looking. I like this. This is neat. So we have a Gulpy Energy, we have Hot Dog Squad, we got nothing on the other side, but I could add stuff. I could simply mirror some stuff onto that side for more food and whatnot. And we have this, so that's all we've got. Is this free? All the stations are open. Can I even... Lifetime profit, negative 20,000. Good lord. I don't know... Oh, prices are set on a per station basis. Well, how do I see that? I have to click on the station itself and then look at it? Okay, so it is free all the way around. I'm assuming. So at the moment, they would have to ride that to really get anywhere in the park. We should probably build like something basic. Do we have like a cheap ride? With the high seas, we have the hunt. That one's pretty cheap. Stats aren't very good, but... So this one appears to have the best stats. It's a wooden coaster, so I believe everyone will ride it. What's it look like? It looks like that. That's a really basic one. It's got 2 trains, though. So where would I even... Because let's look at what we got for park size here. Almost nothing. Could probably build it over here. So we can build it over there. We can't fit it here, there's not enough space. We can't fit this particular coaster there. We're gonna have another coaster. We're gonna have multiple other coasters, to be honest. So let's pivot this and try... and see if we can just kind of skim it along this here. So why can't I? Oh, it's clipping into the ground, isn't it? Yep. That's probably the closest we're going to be able to squish that to anything else, so... Plop that down there. That's going to be almost all of our money, so hopefully that thing's so high off of the ground. It's because of this part right here, where it dips down, or up, I guess? I don't know. Either way, the exit's on that side, so put the entrance there, exit here, get people on and off faster. It's gonna be a real weird looking queue, don't worry about that. Why can't you go there? Oh, that's just me being an idiot. Okay, that should be plenty of queue, and we're using, I think we were just using glossy vinyl for pads. Is it the same one? Yeah. Glossy vinyl for paths it is. Why can't you... I mean, obstructed. I want a refund on my obstruction. It's very wiggly. Then we can drop it. There we go. And then we can just connect this path up over here somehow. Let's make this like 45. There you go. So it's not quite so wiggly when I'm trying to build things here. Maybe not 45. What about 30? There you go. Okay, connect like that. Run a test, unpause it so it can actually do the test. I believe that's already set to like max trains it can run. I can set it to not block the station. I don't think we'll mess with that. So let's look at our staff too, because that's going to be a huge expense if we have to pay people much of a premium here. $300. And they're unhappy. Are you unhappy? Your pay is pretty good. Okay. You're just unhappy in general. So how many cars does this thing have? It has 3 cars per train. It only has 2 trains though. It's set to 30 miles an hour though. That's fairly quick. And there's no other settings I can set it to. I can make it faster. Want to make it faster? It increases excitement. How fast can I make it? I can make it 55. That's real fast. That's what did that say? A lot of overflowing bins. Make sure I don't have any janitors. That's right. Oh, and because my park is separate at the moment. There's a lot of litter in the park, I know. Hire a oh my lord. Where are the bins here? There's a bin. There's a bin. That's a bin with a light on it. Those bins have lights for some reason. There's bins around, he just needs to clean it, so that'll take him a little bit. So how many people are actually riding this tram thing? Basically none? It's gonna be real hard for this thing to make. Oh, it's because it's not open. That's not gonna attract any people if it's not open. So how many people now want to ride this to get over there? We're probably gonna have to restart this. Okay, people are riding it. That's good. That's a lot of people are now riding it. It can fit a lot of people. I wish it hadn't done that, but it can fit a lot of people. Unfortunately, I believe they have to get off of the train every station. I don't think they can simply ride it all the way to where they want to get off. So all these people are going to file in here. That's a lot of people. It's like half the station worth. Oh no, they can ride it all the way. Why did you idiots get off over there? There's nothing over there. And most of them will file off here. I think the monorail has a long queue time. I'm actually negative now, but this should make some money here. Let's make it, let's wait for all these people to actually get in line here. They pay once they get on the station, I think. That appears to be the case. Let's make it $13.50. People should still pay for that. Have a small supply of people coming in. Lost a boatload of money. What I want to know is, can I put more trains on this thing? It costs more to run, I imagine? But I really want to know if I can put more trains on this. We have to make it not open in order for this to work, but we're gonna need more people flowing through here, so let's make a save before we do that. Golem Rampage save. There you go. Because this might screw everything up. So close it. Oh, we can put more trains. Oh my lord. That seems like too many trains. You can have a lot of trains. That seems excessive. There's 4 stations, let's get 4 trains. This makes sense to me. It's probably overkill for now. But imagine we'll need that later. I have to run a test before it will run? God dang it. Okay, open it up. Let's get people going here. So that should cycle people through these stations a little bit faster, particularly later when we've got more rides going. So people are still queuing for this. What are the thoughts? It's losing money, I know. Queue looks fast, I want to go on it. Queue looks fast. What's wrong with you people? Why are you leaving? There is nowhere for me to go. This part could do with some expanding. Are they just angry because I had this thing closed for a little bit? No, they just won't ride this thing in order to get back. So you're telling me these Dodongos are stuck over here unless I build a path back for them? That seems excessive. They're just gonna get real angry though, aren't they? I wish there were more rides. Me too. I'm just gonna build multiple coasters at first. What's the other one look like actually? $44,000. It was the Rebel I wanted. That one's not very compact. How about the Hunt? Oh, that one's tiny. We could fit that one like over here or something. It's cheap too. All right, let's have a gander. How's this thing doing? There's a lot of people getting stuck over here. Because they refuse to ride this thing, don't they? Guests think monorail is great value. It's because it's free. Probably 3 trains would be enough, actually. Or just slowing it down. Are people honestly getting stuck here forever? Or is it just taking them a little bit to cycle through? I think it might just be taking them a little bit to cycle through. Yeah, it looks like they sort themselves out eventually. How you doing? You're making money. 5K a month currently. We should probably get some sort of scenery. There's no sci-fi buildings, right? No, right. I recall. Gonna be lazy. Maybe I won't be lazy. I guess we don't, like, I don't know. Put some birch trees down. Put some birch trees on the track. That seems silly. I could put on the track. What's this thing? Wait, that actually fits there? No, it won't let me build it there. It's just, you know. That's unfortunate. Could set it up like that-ish. There you go. I don't know how much money that was, but that'll bump that up a little bit, and I'm getting sort of lazy with my scenery. I could put a mutt over here. This is mutt territory, after all. It'll fit there. And we should probably put some trees around just so it doesn't look so wonky. So barren. I don't know. Green bushes. What kind of trees do we have? We have cypress trees. I never really liked cypress trees, to be honest. Plop down some beech trees. Probably some more than just that one beech tree. That one like that. We'll put some different beech trees here in a moment. Take this beech tree and plop them down around here to make it look a little bit fuller. Preferably without clipping into anything, though. Clipping too much into anything. A little clipping's alright. Then we'll put one over here. That one's kind of like all up in the engine, but that's okay. Beech tree 3. This is a little tiny one. Fill in some stuff, get burnt by the engines. Plop a couple down right here so it looks a little fuller. I don't know. Put one under the... Nah, it clips in. And then you probably put some bushes around. Says he's getting lazy with his scenery and then does this. Let's just do the blueprint bushes, because that's basically all I'm going to do anyway. It's just this sort of thing. Yeah, that seems right. That's overly excessive amount of stuff for this, but whatever. The queue is full. It's going as fast as it can. Anyway, let's truck rides. No, coasters. That's what I wanted. And I wanted to build the... No, it's not the Rebel. It was the Hunt. This is like a children's style ride or something here. Kind of want to like bury it sort of back here, but I can't really fit it. Bearing in mind I also have to build another roller coaster somewhere. I don't really know where. How does he crush? He's a mutt. I did not notice. Oh. I could just build it over here, continue attracting people to this side of the park. We'll plop it there. I did a thing, apparently. I guess. What was that? Oh, park value. Place the entrance. You cannot fit very many people in the queue on this thing. This will be good to know. Let me just do that. Not queue. This. What do you mean obstructed? No, I gotta... Sometimes the queue, or the path building confuses me a little bit. No, I need to have it straight, go out, and then somehow do something. Or maybe not. I suppose I should run the test here while I'm trying to figure out how the hell paths work. If I just keep this one straight, I can't. I gotta... That's what's always confusing me so much. I have to actually build the curved part and then go down. It no make any sense to me, but that is how it works, so... Then we go down, but we can't go there because the path's not far enough down. Hold on. Hold your ponies. Can I sink this? No, that's as far down as it goes. Well... I mean, I guess I could just have that go left. I really just kind of want it to go that way, though. But I can't. Excuse me. Pardon. That would have been real weird if that worked. I'm basically going to have to do this, aren't I? Can I even build under that? Nope, can't build under that. What if I go up? No, not there. There. I can't. For what reason may I not go up? This is a weird thing I got going here now. Now I want you to go up. There you go. I can't. Because it's flipped there. That's why I can't go up. God dang it. What's going on with this here pathway, man? You just can't go anywhere near this thing? There we go. We're gonna go the scenic route, apparently. There we go, jeez. Open it, so we don't need to test it anymore. That doesn't have much of a queue, to be honest, but that's okay. It's $4.99 to go on this thing. Let's make it like $6. Not 600, $6. People should still be alright with that, yeah. It's only got 2 cars, though. And it can't fit very many people. And by very many, I mean, like, basically none. Looks like it fit 8. But this game does that realistic thing where it splits passengers based on, like, families and groups and stuff, so it's not always 8. Although normally, at least when I went to parks, you would see them pull like a solo person from slightly further in the queue to fill up the coaster if there was one. Either way, that's cycling coasters fairly quickly. How's it looking? It's right there. That makes very little money. But it does make money. Guess think monorail is great value. Let's look at our park management here. Staff summary. Very much unhappy, but none of them have any workload. The high seas is broken down. That's very bad. There you go. And we're gonna take this dude. If I can click him. And we're going to do... make a new work roster for that and that. Apparently at some point, although you haven't really missed anything, apparently at some point while trying to select a work roster, I managed to somehow stop the recording, despite that being on an F key. Or my software broke, I don't know. Either way, you haven't missed much. I added a little food and drink thing here. It looks weird because that's not how that's supposed to fit, but food and drinks. You've already seen that coaster. I added this thing down here, which is not much. It's just kind of hanging out, doing its thing. Added a little first aid thing here to help people stop vomiting, but they don't care because they vomit instantaneously upon leaving the ride anyway. Seems like the benches help though, so. People are using the first aid, so I don't know. Either way, it apparently requires a mechanic. I think you missed this part too. It apparently requires a mechanic for every one of these stations, so I have incredibly expensive mechanics doing nothing, and we're going to need to sort that out by putting rides and stuff out here at some point. Anyway, that's more or less it. So let's get some more rides, shall we? We're going to be real heavy on the coasters, apparently. So what we have is we have the High Seas and the Hunt. Can we fit the Rebel over here? We can fit the Rebel over here. Let us do that, shall we? So we've completed Silver now. Hooray! Now all we need is an incredibly high park value, which involves more coasters, and a specific coaster. So we'll get that done as soon as we can here. First off, entrances. That thing is really high off the ground, apparently. That's not straight. That might be a little too long. It is also somehow not connected. Are those 6-meter paths? No, they're 4-meter. I can't see anything over here. Jeez. We need some lighting on this side of the park. Oops, that's not. I like my paths straight. There we go. Straightish. Is that a bird? Okay, I thought that was trash over here somehow. Get that testing. Connect that. Get some scenery here, some benches for people to sit on and such things. So this guy will have something else to do with his life now, which is good because he costs $580 per month. Unfortunately. So it should have already finished, yeah. Pop that open. People will come here to ride that via the monorail soon. Here come the horde. A lot of people walking down this way. Always slightly inefficient, but whatever. People are still riding this thing. It's still not max capacity because there's 4 trains, which is excessive, but eventually it will be. Average guest happiness is declining, and my staff is real upset about everything. Which is probably going to cause them. In fact, you can just free roam. There's no reason for him to have a roster. If I train them, I have to pay them more. And I really don't want to pay them. Something's broken down, they'll fix it. The queue for monorail is full, the queue for Forge 6 is full. I can't really do anything about the monorail queue being full. Park entry is free. This park is great. Monorail is a really good value. We're already spending $3,500 a month on park management here. It's down a lot. I'm not actually making any money here. Because this isn't running full capacity, is it? No, that's way less than it was before. But why is that? Is it just not, people aren't cycling through here because of the forge? Is that the problem? Because there's so many people here. Is it because the forge? Has the forge broken it? Is simply not enough queue? Simply not enough trains? No. I think it might just be because there's not enough queue to hold the people that want to go on the other rides via the monorail. Oops. Apparently there's a building down there in the abyss. Well, let's look at this ride. How's this ride doing? Not full in the slightest. That's good to know. Of course, it has no queue rating, so I should probably build some sort of basic scenery here. Real quick lack and such. We just build a mutt. There you go. It's actually technically why I built that space there, so I could fit something there. I wasn't necessarily going to build a mutt there, but you know. Sink this down a little bit. Super splashy over there. There you go. Lots of people want to be in that queue now, theoretically. He says. It's just, there's simply not enough queue for the monorail here. But in order to do anything about this, I have to cut the queue off, which fucks everything up here. Let's try and serpentine the queue a little bit here. It's just gonna clip into that, but that's okay. But I don't want it to attach. In order to get that to not attach, I'd have to do some wonky stuff here. I could do that. I mean, it is longer, if a little strange looking. Let's just get rid of this path real quick. We can fix it. Okay. And then take this, it's still open, the paths are just broken, and then fix this path, which I think was 6 meters. Somehow fix this path. Oops. I swear there's like a button for making straight angle paths out of corners like this. If I just do this, there you go. Why is that path not the same as the others? That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. Paths are back. There you go. This queue is longer. So people should be able to fill into that a little bit better. I mean, it's still a train capacity thing, but I think we have the train capacity. We just didn't have the space to fit people in this queue. Not sure. We'll see what it looks like here. This queue should never be full, basically, is what I want. There should never be no space in the queues for the monorail. It should always have room. Which means at some point I might have to modify these queues as well. So they're not very long. I don't know, we'll see. Mechanic is unhappy. Why are you oh my lord, why are you unhappy? It's time for me to find a new job. You have low workload. I wish, like, let me see all of their thoughts. Is it just because he's not getting paid enough, or he's not trained enough, or doesn't have enough to do? Insufficient funds. Oh, I forgot it costs money to train them. How much does it cost? 300. We're just gonna train everyone. We may have to rethink this this mission here, this campaign. Monorail is broken down. That's real bad. There we go. Might go negative again. I don't know. I don't know. I got a message though, which I will have to respond to. There you go. I have done it live on YouTube. So this queue is still filling. Is it just because the trains are all on one side? Oh, because it's broken down, that's right. What are you doing? I'm stuck. I know. We're working on it, man. Just calm down. It'll be alright. Man, when this thing breaks down, it's not good at all. Monorail has been fixed. Hooray. So really all we need is the park value and that coaster. So if we got enough income, I could just start building the coaster. We just need to get the income, which is the problem at the moment. Make this like 15. I don't know why I put the zeros. It doesn't need the zeros. People should still be willing to pay that. They are. Neato. There's like no one using the food and drink stalls over here now. And none of the mechanics have anything to do. Which is unfortunate. I can't really give them anything to do at the moment. I mean, we're making money. Slowly, but we are making money. Could put like the overpower over by that other coaster, just so we have a little bit more ride density. Kind of like how we've got 2 coasters and a ride over there. We get a ride or 2 over here, plus the coaster to get some more density. I don't know. I don't have the faintest idea. Mechanic is unhappy. Many guests are thirsty. We'll get a drink then. We got 2 drink stalls. How much does it cost to hire a mechanic? Can I just let them leave and then get a new mechanic? Like, what's your problem? I should really quit my job. But why? It's because you're not doing anything? But I need him over there to fix the monorail if it breaks. I'm not sure. I will have to think about this. Hold on.